Have a really good time, and we have a mystery beer. So I guess we're gonna go to everybody and get their just ask them a couple questions before we pour the beer. Hold your horses and get some beer, and then we'll reveal to you the secrets of the mystery beer. It's arsenic. Ha 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 ha.
Sir, I write for a blog, my own blog called Brewed It's based on WordPress.
That's a nice strategy.
Just not only on beer reviews, on covering craft beer, but also topics in general, whether it's beer like a movie like Beer Hunter, like anything craft beer I cover. And now I'm actually trying to incorporate my home brewing because I got a bunch of new equipment.
My name is Joshua Bernstein, and I am Brooklyn-based beer, spirits, travel, and food journalist, and the author of the Complete Beer Course and Brewing. I don't know, Will, it's down the road. I don't know, we came from the city.
Throw it up. You want me to throw it up? Yeah. You want me to throw these beers out?
It's a fair amount of beer.
It is a fair amount. It is an all-grain beer. That much I'll tell you.
What about ale versus lager?
You tell me.
What do you think? Anybody? Come on. It's beer.
Why don't you get John?
Yeah, John. Anybody? Or what are you tasting?
I think
That's
I'd
another
have to
good
probably
question.
go with something like a brown ale too. I don't think it's a lager. I think it's a little bit of bitter going on back end. Yeah, I would probably say brown ale.
This is not an American riff
Okay.
on anything. No.
Gotcha.
It's according to style.
It's definitely we tried to.
And nobody's
style.
guessed it yet, but that's because the mystery ingredient, I believe, actually affected
Yeah.
the flavor. The mystery
I'll say
ingredient was something that we didn't know
it's
how it
around.
was going to affect the beer.
Mm-hmm.
And because I don't think anybody's ever brewed with this particular ingredient before.
Like ever.
I love just going, woo. So we didn't really know what the final result is. We're very happy with it, but whether it hits the style that we brewed as, I'm not sure. It's you know, out there a little
We'll tell you why.
bit. You'll find out why in the big review.
I'll tell you why I think it doesn't hit the style.
Why?
When not now. I'll tell you why after this. I'll tell you why, but not.
It doesn't taste like a local, it doesn't taste like a wild hop or a wild yeast. So you did something with the hops.
And we didn't get any hops this year on our backyard.
So nothing with hops.
Well, I didn't say that, but we just didn't get ours.
We're just getting. But it does have hops in it. The mystery ingredient. Well, first of all, I don't know if you've noticed that there's a lingering hop bitterness at the end. There's an actual, like, what they call a crispness, which will come from having a little bit more calcium in your beer, a little bit more sulfites, a little bit more mineral. The mystery ingredient is in the hot liquor tank. And what do we keep in? What do we keep in the hot liquor tank? Wait. This beer was made with 30 gallons of Perrier water. That's the mystery ingredient. These guys are actually from Perrier. They got the idea of making a beer with Perrier water, and we said, what a great idea. And then we found out that they sent me the water profile, what the mineral profile was for Perrier, and it's very, very similar to Dublin.
Yeah.
Very similar to the Dublin water, so this is actually an Irish red. So we were going to make either a stout or an Irish red, but we felt that Irish reds were sexier. But this doesn't really, it tastes more like a British bitter. It tastes more like a bitter than it does an Irish red, and I think it's because of all this mineral. It's very minerally water. We had a lot of fun making this beer because we had to take about 140 of these and pour them into the hot liquor tank.
So who had that job?
We all did. It's all on video. It was really a lot of fun. And then we had 30 gallons of carbonated water in a hot liquor tank, which we normally will recycle recirculate through here, but there was so much gas in it that the pump wouldn't work.
The bubbles.
The bubbles.
The bubbles.
So we had to heat it up and get it to be degassed first, and then we were able to do our recirculation. We got excellent efficiency from this because of the high mineral content, I believe. It just made a really nice, efficient beer. The yeast loved it. They ate it up. It's Irish ale yeast. We have the recipes for you guys if you want. But it is interesting that it's, as far as an Irish red, it doesn't really hit that profile, but it is definitely more like, we felt as soon as we tasted it, like, oh, this is like a nice bitter, nice English bitter. So, this is based on our beer called Kev's Rugged Good Looks Irish Red, which people love, but it's very, very different from that beer because we use New York water, which is very soft, has very low mineral. And I think anyone who brews here pretty much uses water out of the tap, right? And if you're going to adjust, you'll adjust with a little bit of calcium, a little bit of magnesium salts, but not this much. And I'm very pleased with how this beer came out. If I could brew with Perrier a lot, I would. And it was a really interesting experience. It was really exciting. I've always wanted to import water from other countries and say, I'm going to make a Pilsen with Czechoslovakian water. I mean, wouldn't that be awesome? I'm going to make a British bitter with Burton-on-Trent water. So we got the chance to actually use Perrier water in our beer, and it was really a lot of fun. It was very, very cool. I want to thank all you guys for tasting it. We were close. People were saying brown, and I could see that. But now that you know there's Perrier, can you ever taste some of those? Yeah, I can taste them. Can you taste the French? And every one of the bottles was an Andy Warhol bottle too. So every one of the bottles is a limited edition Andy Warhol bottle.
So my name is Darren Ressler. I'm the global editorial director for Société Perrier. I was actually sitting in this very seat taking John's class, and we came to the last part where we had to add water, and it suddenly hit me. Perrier, wouldn't it be really strange? And then actually I was thinking about the idea for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then one day I just got up and decided, you know what, I'm going to send those guys an email. And I said, hi guys, I attended your class, I loved it, I want to homebrew, my wife and I are going to do it, but I had this idea for a video, and then within maybe like an hour, I think Doug responded, and this is the final product. So thank you all for coming, I really appreciate it, and cheers to all of you.
Cheers. You can have as much as you want.
Yeah.
No, seriously.